Jett Lawrence will win the 2022 East Coast Championship, and here's why. I'm Tyler Deering, and welcome to GDN. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Gate Drop News. Forgot to mention in the last video, we have upgraded around here in the studio. We have better camera quality. We have a light over there that you can't see. We have better microphone audio, so you should be able to hear me a little bit better. Quality is only improving. Thank you guys for sticking with me. It means the world. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about Jett Lawrence and how I think he will win the 2022 East Coast Championship over his rivals. There are two main reasons that I think this. Number one, when it comes to Supercross championships, running all the races is the most important factor. Because Supercross is a sport with a very high injury rate, the champion must run all the races. And even the fast guys sometimes don't have the ability to stick around for every round of a championship. Now, early in his career, Jett Lawrence struggled with this as he crashed out at Anaheim 1.
Now he might not have a choice.
He had a couple little injuries early in his career with the Geico Honda team, but since rebranding, he has found his stride and has found consistency. He ran every race in the 2021 season with the 5.1 average finish, and that was including the round in Indianapolis where he crashed in the heat race, had to go through the LCQ, and then pulled off early and was unable to finish. Now, this was further shown in motocross when Jett ran down Justin Cooper for the championship, which showed a lot of skill, but also determination to stay in that fight for a long time, because Cooper was well ahead of him for a while, and rather than give up and let him get far away, Jett dug his heels in the ground, worked really hard, and came out on top. So reason number one, Jett has the ability to run all the races, but reason number two, he is far superior on pace as opposed to his competitors. Now, if we go through who's going to be running in the 250 East class this year, Justin Cooper is out. Cooper was Jett's biggest rival. He will not be racing. He just had surgery on his foot. He might be back for motocross, but he's definitely out for Supercross. The rest of the star team is not the strongest. You have Levi Kitchen, who's a rookie. He had a couple top 10 runs in outdoors, but I don't think that he's going to have the pace to get up there and contend for a championship. Maybe some podiums, maybe sneak a win, but I don't think he's going to be a championship contender. Jeremy Martin is the other entry on the star Yamaha bike. Martin has 49 starts in the 250 classes, notching 5 wins. That said, Martin has been extremely injury prone. He only ran one Supercross race last year. He only ran a handful of outdoors after he got hurt with a wrist injury. So he'll be coming off several injuries, and he's getting up there in age. I don't see him having the stamina to compete for a championship. Now, the other major team that will be challenging Honda this year, Pro Circuit Kawasaki. Mitch Payton-led squad is bringing in 3 riders for this championship: Austin Forkner, Cameron McAdoo, and Jett Reynolds. Out of those 3, Austin Forkner, in my opinion, has the best chance to challenge Jett, although I don't think it will happen because Forkner, again, has not shown an ability to stay healthy and run all the races. 2017, Forkner was a rookie. Yes, 5 years ago, Forkner was a rookie in the 250 class. He's still there. He ran all the races, finished pretty well. 2018, leading the points, goes over the bars in Minnesota, hurts his shoulder, out for the season.
Let's take a look as he goes to jump through the first set of whoops. Oh, his right hand comes off the...
2019, while leading the points again, has a crash, tears his ACL, still tried to ride the next week, wasn't able to do it, gave the championship to Chase Sexton.
Jumped, that jump,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Forkner, is that it?
Yeah,
Can he get through? No, he's off the track.
2020, kind of a breakout season for Forkner. 4 wins, close to the championship. Endo's over the Dragon back in the last round, hurts his shoulder again, doesn't finish the last round, loses the championship. And then 2021, Houston 3, over the bars, breaks his collarbone, and that's it. He has just not been able to stay healthy. It doesn't matter what he does. Some of the crashes are his fault, some of them aren't his fault, but it doesn't matter. He's not able to stay healthy. I don't think he's going to be able to run all the races. And you saw this outdoors. He came back. He just kind of looks sluggish. You know, obviously he has the talent to ride the bike, but with Supercross especially, to get up near the front, you have to find that edge. You have to find that edge of being sketchy and being fast. Forkner knows where it is, but he just doesn't have that desire to go over it. Kind of like Roczen when he first came back, where you could see Roczen was holding a little bit back because he didn't want to crash again. Interesting to see what'll happen with Forkner. I think he's their best title contender, but I don't think he beats Lawrence straight up. Cameron McAdoo's coming off a big knee injury from the first round at Outdoors at Fox. He hasn't had a gate drop in 9 months. I mean, he has not been in a competitive race for almost a year. It's going to take 3 or 4 rounds for him to get back into it, and by then the championship's almost over. So I'm not sure that he has the time to come back and mount a charge against Jett. Jett Reynolds, on the other hand, he had a decent amateur career. He's been with Kawasaki for a long time. I think he has potential, but as a Supercross rookie, I don't see any way that he contends for a championship. If he does, it'd be awesome. It'd be a huge story, but I don't see him putting up a fight against Lawrence. Now, the final factory team that has a chance at this year's crown is Rockstar Husqvarna. They will be led by 26-year-old RJ Hampshire, who has, after I had to check this, I didn't think it was real, 0 wins in the 250 class. In 39 tries, Hampshire has never stood on the top step of the podium, and even if that changes this year, I don't think it changes enough to mount a championship bid. In addition to this, Hampshire has been a little bit of a glass cannon as of late. He would either take the lead in outdoors or crash spectacularly trying, and the same has been true for Supercross. A lot of times as guys get older, they kind of mature into their role and stop crashing as much, but nobody told RJ that. Very fast on his good day, might go down in a big crash while trying to win. That said, because of these crashes, Hampshire has only run 7 races in the past 2 years. That is not consistency. And as I've talked about before, it's the consistency that wins the championships, especially in the lights division where the attrition rate is much higher, where you don't have as many guys running the full season. The other rider, I think this is kind of my outside pick to finish in the top 3, Styles Robertson. Now, Styles is a teammate to RJ this year. He has 1 podium. He finished 2nd in Daytona last year. He's only 19 years old, doesn't have much experience, but this field is not super deep. I don't think Faulkner and McAdoo are going to be riding at full strength. I think Martin will be competitive. Jett Lawrence will obviously be competitive, as I've already talked about. But I think Styles Robertson could surprise some people. He's not going to beat Jett. I don't think he will. But I think he's going to surprise some people and get some podiums. Anyway, guys, that's about all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments if you think Jett Lawrence can handle this pressure, if breaking his ribs was actually a good thing, as it looks like he's going with kind of a less competitive field for this coast. Who knows? We might see Jett in a 450 class here before too long, which would be great for the sport. Get his brand out there to the world. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Today's press day, so check out the Instagram. We're going to try to be posting as much footage as we can whenever that comes out. And then tomorrow night from Petco Park, round 3 of Supercross. Hopefully get the video out for the race review on Sunday morning. We'll do my best to make that happen. Anyway, guys, thanks so much. See you next one.